All right, everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is King of Cards Tarot readings coming to you with a general collective message. You know how I do. You know how I like to do. I'm always looking for the good. I'm always trying to find the good. I'm always trying to make things better. So, my flash reading for today is kind of echoing a reading that came up, I guess, like 2 weeks ago. It's not the same spread, but it's a similar feeling, and then we'll get into the depth of it. But basically, it's saying, you know, uh, watch what you say and what you do, and really focus on establishing your foundation and taking care of domestic duties. Now is not a full reset time, but now is the time to take care of things so that moving forward, you don't have to worry about these things. Okay, so for our main issue, we have Princess of Swords in reverse. Now, the Princess of Swords represents the earthly aspect of air. And so, I've said before, she is the object of thought. Now, we have her in reverse here. So, to me, this is like something that you're not thinking about or haven't been thinking about. Um, that needs your attention. So take a look around. Examine what have you not been thinking about. But also, because this is swords energy, I'm getting that there's the potential for conflict communication coming up today or soon and or recently. And this placement is telling me it's not worth engaging in that conflict communication. Just let that go. There may be a time in the future when you can reconcile things with that party, but for right now, if it's conflict, just like the duck's back, let it roll off. Okay, for our right hand opposal, we have the Four of Discs, which I had said a few days ago should be coming around soon because this is all about material stability. Oh, and it's called Power. Um, I think this is one of the most important cards in the deck. I think without establishing this, it's really quite hard to do anything, and often we don't realize how much we're stepping into someone else's power or pre established power. Like, do you live in an apartment or a house? If you didn't build it yourself, you're stepping into someone else's power. Do you go to stores? Do you drive on roads? Like, that's someone's power. Someone has put that together. So, seeing this in the right hand opposal is giving me the vibes that, yeah, so the first reading of the main issue of look for the thing you haven't been thinking about, there's something you need to give time and attention to further establish your power, your foundation. And the second reading of the main card of the conflict communication will engaging in that will only destabilize your power. So right now, focus on resetting your altar, doing your dishes, doing your groceries, doing your laundry, all of that stuff. Super important today. It's what's going to allow tomorrow to step up rather than step down. Because if you don't take care of these things today, tomorrow you're going to have to deal with a whole bunch of other stuff. So take care of this today so that tomorrow you can have easy breathing. All right. For our left hand opposal, we have the Prince of Wands. Now, the Prince of Wands represents the airy aspect of fire. So he is the thought of action. And so this card, coupled with Princess of Swords in reverse, makes me feel that there's something you've actually been thinking of doing for quite a while, but yeah, you've thought, but you haven't given consideration to what it would look like to do it. Um, yeah. Um, or it's quite possible that Prince of Wands is saying that your actions as of late or leading up till now or recently have been too directed by thought or by the communication of others, and that this Princess of Swords in reverse is saying don't act based on thought, but think about the physical, the material, the actual situation that you have going on. Something to that effect. Um, okay, yeah, so this horizontal axis here from Prince of Wands to Four of Discs. There's there's a lot of activity around you, and I feel that this Princess of Swords in reverse is saying don't get swept up in the activity, but take the actions that stabilize you. Focus on your actual needs. Like now's not the time to go help a friend. I'm not saying you can't or you shouldn't, but you're better off spending that time helping yourself. Because right now, if you help your friend instead of doing what you need to do, in a day or two, you're going to be asking them for help, and they're going to be like, sorry, I'm busy. And you're going to be like, well, I was busy when you needed help, and I changed my plans around for you. So rather than find yourself finding out who your true friends are, which secret, it's you, you're your true friend. Just be your true friend today and take care of business. Um, so for our deck top card, we have the Empress, which we've seen a good amount here in this development. And for me, she represents domestic chores, daily duties, and the actual work of maintenance, keeping things running smoothly, checking the inventory, ordering supplies. Um, yeah. So I do think this is a pretty straightforward reading. Let me scan through it again. Vertical axis, we have our Princess of Swords in reverse to the Empress. Yeah, I'm really getting that either there's no one in your household, it's just you, or if there are other people in your household, they're not taking care of the chores. And rather than get into a conflict of, hey, you're supposed to take the garbage out, or why haven't you, you know, gotten groceries, just do it. You do it. You take care of the house. Don't worry about anyone else and their involvement right now. It doesn't serve you to teach someone a lesson or to even communicate to them what you need. Right now is the time to get it done, and you can talk to them about it in the future if you want to. But for a lot of you, there's no one in your household, and this conflict communication is coming from outside of the house. And it's like, hey, I've got stuff to do. Thanks for wanting to fight, but I am preoccupied. Like, I don't have time to just engage in your wordplay. Yeah. And then again, that horizontal axis, I just see don't don't act as a form of communication or because of communication. Like only act based on downplaying conflict, addressing issues you haven't paid attention to, and reestablishing your stability so you can move forward with ease and grace and certitude that things are not just aligned by happenstance, but intentionally aligned. Okay, I'm gonna leave this here. I think that's pretty straightforward. Makes sense to me compared to what happened yesterday. And yesterday we got two aces. Today we got the prince and the princess. I think I like to sometimes guess what tomorrow's gonna bring us. I'd like to see something jovial tomorrow, something happy, like intentionally happy. But we don't know. We'll see. Um, yeah, what would I even want to see? Who knows? I'm not gonna project to tomorrow. Let's just handle this today, everybody, and we'll see what comes up for us tomorrow and in the future and forever and always or something. So I've said it before and I will say it again. Please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you will be alerted when new messages drop. This has been King of Cards Tarot Readings. Stay safe out there, and until next time, I'll see you real soon.